Yes, back in the house, but not doing work in the house. I'm gonna make that bit of wood there, a bit of off-cut timber here into something for the sister's wedding. I'm gonna dress it up with a couple of wee plaster things and stuff. I'm gonna try and build something now and dress it up. So I need to make a bit of an A-frame so that it can hinge together and stuff. So I'm gonna work out a few heights. So I sort of want it to be eye level with me, so shorter people have to get on other people's backs to see it. So this is gonna be like, I think, the table plan. There we go, guys. I got the bit of a A-frame knocked up. The board. It's actually already pretty sturdy. Plenty of wee, just put drywall screws in and a couple of brass screws. Brass screws would be a bit stronger, as this is gonna hold a lot of the weight. Hinges on the top, so it's foldable. Obviously just need something knocked through the bottom. Bit of rope. I think I will just use rope just to stop it collapsing right out. Yes. A little bit off topic here, but I have to cast out kind of these books and sort of look like that. In the end, I might do a wee case on a few of these. Some of these might come in handy. Just to dress up this thing I'm making for my sister. So I think I have some trims there for the border. Now I need to get at. There's a load of junk in the way. But yeah, I'll get at that and then we'll go from there. Again, don't really think it needs a case because the latex is quite thick. So the smaller ones might be alright. Again, I could pop it back in. Pop back in there and then make a wee plaster case just to hold the shape if I want it. That's the book. This will be the trim. It's tiny enough wee trim for the edge. And here's one of the books cast out. Still drying, still a wee bit green. But yeah, try to make it as hollow as possible, but they don't take that much plaster, so it's kind of hard not to just fill it up. Don't mind filling them up, but I am trying to keep the weight down. Again, there is room on this for a lath, but for what this is, it's really just a temporary thing. I don't think I'll bother with a lath. It's actually not that much room clean at the back, just about enough, but I don't think I'll bother. I think I'll just drop a few ropes in and fill it up. Okay guys, that's two more lumped in. Very messy, that one. Too much. It's still too wide, so yeah, not good realistically, but it'll do to see what way it comes out, and it'll clean the mould at least. Just a wee bit bumpy there and there. This one's actually not too bad, believe it or not. It is a messy cast. Probably would be better with like fiberglass chop in it. Just splash it and then just scrape some of that in. But it's gonna come up pretty good anyway, I'm sure. As long as the plaster sets. I'm using out of date stuff, it's setting like crazy too. But yeah. See how I get on then. I'm gonna go over here and board a wee bit more, and then I can maybe, don't know when you're gonna see this video, or if you ever see it. Just depends. Do have two more to cast in, but I'll probably not record any of the casting because I have casting on the channel. So there we are, guys. First wee bit started. Just looking for some brass screws to finish it off. I will tidy up the top of it as well. Take them wee hairy bits off. But yeah, that's the first piece, and I've got some wee trims go around the edge. Still need a bit of timber on that bottom to strengthen that wee area up, but so far not so bad. Obviously this is to get painted. Might paint them. Take the blue off it. Don't want to give away the colour of this yet until you just have to watch to see what colour everything's going to be. As I was saying there, I got to go ahead, keep it rustic. So it kind of gives me, I don't need to cut that wee bit off, but it kind of gives me play here. I'll make good, obviously, the screw holes, but it gives me play to leave some damage and paint over the damage. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't get too damaged in transit because it's going to get heavier and heavier. I'll put these books on and dress it further. Getting there with the fitting process, and just marked out a grid system here, so each square represents a book. And don't know if you can actually see it that good, but I've worked it all out so it's all nice and symmetrical. So basically each book will bang right in the middle. So that'll be where all the names are. So yeah, just need to really cast out another 5 of those. But I might go ahead now and just fit a couple, get a wee look at it. At least I can send a picture over to the sister and show her the progress on it. But the mate's looking good. I think after do that, get the end books all on, it'll be tidying up these things here, these bits of rope. So fun. So guys, starting to dress up nicely. I think 2 screws in it is more than enough. The only problem with them screws is they're a bit too big. So I'm gonna have to go and find some shorter screws somewhere, dig them out somewhere. That, or I'm gonna have to put the grinder to the back of all them. And then, yeah, there is screws sticking out the back. Not really much we can do about it. So, yeah, fun. Right, so guys, another day at it. Lovely morning. Just went round there and grinded off all the screws. So, yeah, that was fun. And a little bit smelly, metal burning. Doesn't smell very nice, but as you can see, it's not as sharp now at the back. There was one at the side. But yeah, that's it, made a bit safer for now. I'm going to look for smaller screws because they're just too big. Got all the books made, a couple more there. Cast out a couple of other wee things I might dress the legs with. There's actually two there. And some wee flowers. Again, might just help make them look a wee bit better and hide that bit of rope. But yeah, I'm gonna get all these books screwed on. I'll give you a look at that afterwards. Again, not a big job. Counter, and sink the screws in. So I think I'll get them on, and then I'll maybe dress up the legs a wee bit, and then I'm gonna make it all good. So basically, just touching up all the screw holes. Starting to look pretty good. So now 3 to go in, have them sitting ready. Guys, that's them wee bits hidden anyway, somewhat hidden. You can still sort of see it from the side, but I'm not too worried about it. I think once we paint, we'll make sure and try and paint the end bits as well. But yeah, looks a bit more decorative there, and now we've got the whole thing sort of started. I think we're getting somewhere now. Just need to might need to put some smaller screws in some of them, just make sure that they don't come loose, because it does have to be delivered as well. Wonder what weight it is now. Guys, I went for the flowers, just covered a bit more of the leg. Same there, but I will probably just tidy up around the edges a wee bit. Just fluff it in, a wee bit of plaster. Just a wee tiny bit. I'm not going to go too mad on the legs because they're that low down. It's not really the focus. I think they will look good when they're painted, like. But yeah, it's not really the focus, so I'm not too bothered really. So yeah, starting to really look like something. Dressing it up now. So next stage will be make it good, and then I'll get it painted, and then I'll dress it up further, and then that's me done with it. Somebody's gonna paint or something, all the names and table places on it, so you'll probably not see that finished, but you'll see it finished up until that stage. So yeah, looking forward to getting this painted for you. It's made good and painted, so I think it'll look somewhat tidy. Again from the side, you know, it is what it is. Might put a wee wad in there just to strengthen the bond, or put a wad in and then drive a big screw right across. Just that being said, that is going nowhere. If that falls off, everything's falling off, so it won't matter too much. Could put some brackets and stuff in as well. But again, it's not really a house, it's just a wee prop for a wedding. Brought a wee bit of plaster over, a couple of bowls. I'll just keep mixing that bowl. I'll start making good on these screw holes, and then that leaves me free to paint away at it. So fun. But yeah, let's crack on and get these filled in. Brought a few tools with me. E-busk, more flexible busk, plastic one. I'll probably not need this because it's going to be too big really, but I'd rather just bring out more than I need. You can see I haven't used these in a wee while, so gives them a bit of a sand off here before I even start. That's why I like the stainless steel one, because it's just clean always. Whereas joint rules and stuff, that one's actually got a wee tiny bend in the top, just to do rust sitting in the damp fan and stuff. So let me mix a wee bit up and I'll start making good on this bad boy. And for wee tiny bits, I like to just do wee tiny bits mixed, so that'll be plenty there. Probably nearly finish it, but I'll let that soak, and then I'll wet down, scrape and wet down whatever I need to do there while that's soaking, and then I can fill them in and bust them on. So just like my stuff to soak, and I'll just use off that. I won't even mix it up, guys. I've already wet down all the screw holes I'm going to make good here. Again, not a big deal, guys, really. It's just making good. You're just following what's there. So I'll fly around these tops here first. Just really want to make sure you poke them in well. I've found over the years anyway, doing it. The more you push them in, so that they're well filled. And for the like this one here, I'll just make it up as I go along. It won't really matter too much. I'll just blend it in some way so it looks better without a bit of wood. Again, I've screwed this from both ends. Again, we're going rustic, guys, so making this good should be pretty easy. It shouldn't be the most challenging thing to make good. I think this will be the weapon of choice for the most that I will use. Just rule it off. Actually quite dry, that one. That's the older sort of one, so I expect it to be a bit drier. But yeah, just busking it off, guys. This here one, again, just sort of follow the shapes that are there and see what way it shapes in, looking the nicest. Not really a big deal. I could leave it looking rough if I want. That brush is, that's a better brush there. I could leave it looking a bit rougher if I wanted as well. But just trying to make it look more purposeful. More, especially in this wee one anyway. As long as there's no dark gaps is the main thing. See, I'm just cleaning the blade as I go. Find them screw holes there, they busk off pretty easy. Sometimes they need a wee secondary fill, which is okay. A bit of wetter stuff, make sure they're well pushed in. and then I'm just working off the shapes that are already there, as you can see. You can still use the stuff you take off too before it's fully dead, but finisher stuff is that wee bit nicer. So for instance, like that there, just put another wee bit on, go with that, a couple of wee cracks from screwing in. The fussier you are, guys, the tidier it will be, obviously. I'm going to have to be careful filling that one because we're trying to keep this corroded look. And I will just nip around that top and just keep some of them wee hairs from the canvas down. So obviously that's normally goes right flat to the ceiling. So I will just try and, even if I just get a bit of stuff on them and brush it in, I'll be happy with that. Wee holes everywhere. Hey guys, getting dark now, but as you can see, more or less all made good. Just a wee quick tidy up along this bottom, just polish it in a wee bit more. And actually one more hole there as well. But yeah, not looking too bad, guys. Almost there. Didn't take me too long, I don't think, anyway. But yeah, quick tidy up in this bottom, and then I might get some of it a wee paint tonight, or I might just leave it for another day. But even if I paint that top tonight, I'll be happy enough. So a wee tiny bit of a coat on, just flick around the edges anyway. But I'll let that dry. Give it a rub down maybe, might need a wee rub down. Some bits a wee bit wet there, so I'll let it dry for now, guys, and then come back tomorrow evening after work and finish the gold on it, and then it's ready just to dress in these parts, and that's me done. But yeah, the gold looks pretty good on that cornice. I did do a wee test sample piece and it came up really well on it, very little spray used. So again, just crack on and keep going. Just waiting on a call for delivery of stuff, but as you can see, the paint's worked well on the top piece. I'll give them a wee bit of a coat. I think I'm going to try and coat around the edges here, so I need some rubber gloves when I'm doing that. But yeah, everything looks okay, made good. Actually a bit rough down there, but it'll be okay. It's down low. So I'm not too worried about that. So yeah, gonna crack on. Look at the legs, all goldened up. Not too bad. So gonna get a wee mask and give it a wee quick spray over the top. And then I need to also take these screws all off the back. Just grind them all off. There we go, guys. I'll coat it up. I think that'll do it for that for now. It's not fully dry at the edges, but I'm going to start dressing up as much as I can here. I don't know if I have enough fake grass to actually do them all, but I'm going to start dressing that up and I'll give you a wee look when I get this all attached on. So guys, first wee bit of dressing done. So I do think I'm possibly going to run out of this grass, because out of the full I have 2 of these and that's all I have left. But it's going to be shy by a little bit, not much. So sort of run out of grass. Sounds a bit weird, but yeah. So here we are. I actually do have a wee strip just to finish the bottom bits there. And then what I was thinking is, my sister just went and ordered more of this stuff too, so I'm gonna have to ask her to cancel that. But I'm thinking of putting a wee piece up along that top edge, like so, just to help dress that top edge and make it look a wee bit nicer. So guys, this is the end result. Got a wee trim on the top, patched them wee bits up like I said. Everything's made good and sprayed. Obviously could have done it all a wee bit neater, but I'm kind of trying to keep it a bit rustic. again, kind of nice sharing this kind of work with you, because obviously I've done wee bits and pieces like this before on films, but I cannot share that. But here we are, a wee bit of a wedding prop for the dinner tables. You can be the judge. Most importantly, the judge is my sister, and she seems to like it on pictures anyway. But yeah, here we are, guys. What do you think? Wee bit of trim along the top. I think it helps. But yeah, like I said, you be the judge, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think, and if you are planning on making anything like this and you want me to share any tips or any of the links or whatever, no problem. Not a problem.
What we doing live? Echoes in eternity.
Like and subscribe to Plastering.